Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this vlog we are going to talk about the day 4 of Hong Kong vlogs. So we are continuing with it, and the last vlog was about the Sinchao Island. So we spent whole day in the island, and after that we went for shopping. We went to shopping to the Mongkok, then I think to the ladies market, and then to the Temple Street. Temple Street we did on the last day. So yeah, that was it. Now the next day we had planned to go first to the Nongping 360 cable car ride, and then after that we had the plan to go to the Peak Tram. So we took a direct bus from Causeway Bay to Nongping, and it costed us around $30 or so. And the public transport is pretty good in Hong Kong, throughout the Hong Kong. So yes, we did travel by metro or buses like that. And after entering there, the first thing which we experienced was कि बहुत बड़ा line था, because we went on the 1st May that weekend, and in China also there was a leave of Labor Day, so because of that there were big lines. There was a like huge waiting hour, so that was it. But to tell you something good about the Nongping Crystal cable car is that this cable car, there are different types of cable car which you can choose, and particularly this one which we had chose was the complete 80% transparent cable car. So there is also a standard one and a crystal and a crystal plus. These are the three categories of cable car which you can choose. We chose for the crystal plus, wherein it was 80% transparent. There was package like one way you can take that, and while coming back you can take a standard as well. I think it's a pretty good one because you get to experience the standard cable car as well as the crystal plus. So yeah, that was a cherry on the top. So after reaching at the top, this is how it was looking. And Nongping is basically a small village with a very small population. And firstly, after coming over here, there was like few cafes were there, and people could just relax, rest, or eat something. And we had to walk for some time, and we could spot the big Buddha, that is the Tian Tan Buddha over here. Also, the other famous spot was the Po Lin Monastery. So we visited to the Big Buddha and to the Po Lin Monastery. There was Wisdom Path as well, but we had the plan to go to Peak Tram. So we did not cover that. We covered these two main spots over here, and then we headed back. So this is how the entrance, or the surrounding areas, near the Big Buddha was. This is one of the largest seated outdoor bronze Buddha statues in the world, standing 34 meters tall. And it is one of the Hong Kong's most iconic landmarks, which no one should miss it. Also, to go to the top of the statue, we have to cover 268 steps to climb, and I must say it is definitely worth the view. We will come to those videos after after visiting the Po Lin Monastery. So this Po Lin Monastery, it is a stunning Buddhist monastery with intricate architecture. So at the entrance itself there was the statue where we can pour the water, maybe some ritual, but we were not completely aware about it, but we did perform that. So yes, the architecture is completely stunning. And also there is like one thing not to be missed is the vegetarian restaurant for the authentic monastery style food. So we sat here for some time, we prayed, and after that we just were sitting outside as well for some time, because we had to walk a lot. So in between we had to just take some rest, relax, just loosen up our legs, and that is how it was. So I took few videos from side angles as well from different door, and this is how it was looking. And at the outside of it, there was this one pond with the fish inside it, and it was so beautiful. It was relaxing as well. There was a big tree, so we were getting good air. Also, like, it was summertime, so it was hot, but at there it was sort of cool. So to describe briefly about the wisdom path, it was a short walk from the Buddha with the wooden pillars inscribed with the heart sutra. So finally we decided that we will just complete these two spots, Po Lin Monastery and this Tian Tan Buddha, because we had to head back and go to the Peak Tram. So as you can see that I was climbing the stairs, 268 stairs, and it was a little bit tiring. We had pretty huge itinerary as well. I mean, we had different spot, and like taking the public transport again and again to walk. It Hong Kong involves a lot of walking. So yeah, first we thought that we will skip this going at the top of the statue. Then eventually we thought that if only once we are coming, then let's just complete it off. So we came here and it was very good over here. It was cool, windy. It was refreshing after reaching over here. There was a museum inside as well, and the photography was not allowed. We couldn't take any photos or videos, so that was one of the things. From outside only I had taken this few views of from the top, and this was the spot, exact the main spot of the Tiantan Buddha. So after spending some time we came down, okay, and coming down was pretty easy. It was simple, just we came down maybe within 5 minutes, and to go up it took like somewhere around 10 minutes or so. So yeah, we came down, and then we got relaxed, we refreshed, and then we headed back. Like we transferred from metro and everything to the peak tram. So this is how the peak tram looks, and it was too crowded, too crowded. I didn't even get to sit, but the views from this peak tram were pretty awesome. And from the right side, if you are going up, so from the right side you get good views, and while coming down on the left side you will get good views. And it was also transparent, the top of it, the side of it, everything was transparent, so we got good views of it. Also the complete ride is of 8 minutes. So to give some information about the peak tram, it is one of the historic funicular railway that takes you from the central Hong Kong up to the Victoria Peak. It was first opened in 1888, and it's one of the oldest funicular railway in the world. So the current trams are the 6th generation, which were launched in 2022 with a sleek and a modern design but keeping the classic charm. So yes, it is definitely a must try, and we cannot skip this one. And even though it was too crowded, but I couldn't skip and we had to go on this. So yes, so after reaching there, you can see that yeah, this is how it is after reaching. And there were different spots, like there was this Madame Tussauds museum. There were different things at the entrance only, like there were different souvenir shops. You can purchase, you can buy anything for your memory. It was like that, as you can see. And this is how it was looking. There was this candy shop as well, okay, but we did not take anything as such. We did have food over here. We had pizza at a restaurant. So yes, and this is the Madame Tussauds museum, but we did not go there as well. We decided there were two things. There was this one mall, Galleria Mall, from where you can also see the top of the city, and there was an observation deck as well. So at the observation deck you need to pay extra. Even at the Madame Tussauds museum you need to pay extra, but we did not opt to go there. We instead opted to go to the Galleria Mall, and like just outside of it there is this one road known as the Lugards Road. So it's like a complete periphery. It was a road wherein you can take the periphery of the mountain, and you can see different views of the Hong Kong city. So we covered 1 or 1.5 kilometers or so. It was I think for 4 or 5 kilometers, and we did not take the full stretch. We just walked for that much time and we came back and we enjoyed the city views. So I would definitely recommend you to visit or to go to this Lugards Road and have a little bit of walk over here, even though it will be a lot of walking throughout the Hong Kong, but not even to skip this one is a good idea. So after having that walk on that stretch, we came back to the Galleria Mall, and this was the observation deck, and in front of that there was this Galleria Mall. So we came to that mall and we had our dinner. We had a pizza over here, and after that we went to the top of the Galleria, which is on the 3rd floor. So from the observation deck or from this as well, you will get the same views. There are not going to be a different view because it is almost at the same height. Observation deck will be a little bit higher, That's it, but almost it's of the same height. And this is how it was. It was too beautiful. The third floor of here, the rooftop, it was too beautiful. The views over here were too good, pretty good. And we got the same experience as that of the observation deck. So we enjoyed it. We had a good, relaxing time over here. We sat here for some time and it was too good. So after this, we moved back to our hotel, and this is how the pretty city was in the night, and this was the tram. So while going back, we went by bus because we didn't wanted to face the crowd again. We took that decision to go by bus, and it was pretty good. So here I will be ending my vlog, and I hope you liked it. Do like, share and subscribe, and stay until the next vlog. Take care. Bye bye.